Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you, students?
Fine.
I hope you have completed all the questions of balance sheet. So complete it if you didn't.
Yes.
Yes. Complete the questions timely, and if you have any doubt, just ask that. Okay. So today we are going to start our next topic. Although the statement of profit and loss comes first and then comes the number of balance sheet, but here they have given the format and the questions of the statement of balance sheets questions first, and then we will deal with the statement of profit and loss. All right. So the balance sheet, this was covered under schedule 3 part. Just before I have explained. Yes, I am asking something. When I put up the question, so answer me. Schedule 3 part. क्या पूछा है मैंने? बैलेंस शीट के बारे में पूछा है. That's the problem. You don't listen the question. I'm talking about the balance sheet. Where this comes? Schedule 3 part 1. Okay. And now the statement of P&L which we are going to do, that is covered under schedule 3 part 2. Okay, is that clear? Now students may have problem while learning this or to remember it. So I tell you one trick, although I have told you already. In fact, first we prepare the statement of P&L, then we prepare the balance sheet. ये होता है सीक्वेंस, बट हमें इस तरह से नहीं सोचना है. हमें क्या सोचना है कि आपने कैसे पढ़ा है. What you have learned first. What did you learn first? Balance sheet. So whatever you have learned first, that comes in part 1, and the secondary thing comes in the part 2. Okay. So balance sheet comes under schedule 3 part 1, and statement of P&L will come in schedule 3 part 2. Will you remember? Okay. Now let's have a look on the format. Page number 1.41. Those who are staying at home, please take care. Open your page number 1.41 while watching this video, so you can pop up with this. So here the format, statement of P&L for the year ended so and so. Okay, 31st March 2020, 21, 19, जो भी दे रखा है, that will be writing. Then we have the particulars, note number, and here we prepare the comparative. We prepare these statements and balance sheet in the comparative form, comparatively with the comparison with the previous year we do. Okay. Now another doubt comes to the students, what to take first. So first we give preference to the present time, that is in our hand. Okay. So first we prepare the column of the current year, then we take previous year's data. Is that clear? So will you remember? Some students, they know everything, but they commit mistake while taking this, and you take this here and that there. So it should not be the first current one, then previous one. Okay. Now just have a look. So first we take the sales. If you remember that 11th wala format, okay, trading account, P&L account, and then comes the balance sheet. So we used to start our question with the sales. Income में आपके पास जो main source of the income है operating activities में, वो क्या है आपका sales है. Sales से आपको revenue generate होता है, and then you do all the expenses from that, direct and indirect expenses, then comes the net profit. Okay. So, and you know that was of the sole proprietor and partnership, and this is for the companies. So here the format is totally different. So this you have to cram, students. I'm telling you, the rest of the book depends upon these two formats. And if you cover up this chapter somehow, doesn't mean that you can get rid of this format. Okay, in all the chapters you have to meet with this only. So first comes the revenue from operation. Everyone can watch in their book. First they have mentioned that's revenue from the operation. So what is this revenue from operation? This is sales. Revenue क्या होता है? Sales. ठीक है. तो revenue from operation. Operation means your operating activity. जो भी आपका काम है business का, trading जो आप कर रहे हैं उससे. Is that clear? Now we have certain other kind of income also sometime. If you remember your 11th class statement of P&L, not statement, simple trading and P&L. So we used to have the rent received, dividend received, interest received. Do you remember this? So this is your other income, and any other kind of income can also be there. Okay. So that comes on number 2. That is other income. Now what comes in this? Other income में बहुत सारी चीजें हो सकती हैं. So we have a note. Okay, we mention the detail in the then we have the total. That's all in the income. Either it is from the revenue or from any other source. These two things are there. We just sum up this, इसको add करेंगे तो we have total revenues. Is that okay? Now you can see third point में क्या दे रखा है. Here I could tell you this only कि just go through that, but I'm explaining each and all the points. Okay, each and every point I'm explaining as you can learn it side by. आप चाहें तो अभी के भी आपको लर्न भी हो सकता है if you keep your mind open, right? At the end of this format I'll ask, so be ready. So we have the revenue from operation, then we have other income and then total revenue. तो ये हमारा income वाला part complete हो गया है. All right? Now income में से क्या करेंगे? Expenses minus करेंगे. So here we are preparing these in which form? Vertical form में. ठीक है? Horizontal form में हमने last year पढ़ा था. क्या होता है horizontal form? This side, this way, this is called horizontal. And if it is like this, standing position है तो उसको vertical बोलते हैं. ठीक है? तो we used to have like this. P&L, yes everyone. P&L ऐसे ही बनता था ना. यहाँ पे debit side होता था, यहाँ पे credit, यहाँ पे आपका sale and income side होती थी. Sale comes with the trading. ठीक है? But I've just told you like that. And here comes all the expenses. जो difference होता था वो आपका ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट एंड नेट प्रॉफिट होता था. यही था फॉर्मेट. तो ये इस तरह चल रहा है कि यहाँ एक्सपेंसेस है, यहाँ इनकम है. इस तरह चलना हॉरिजॉन्टल. एंड हियर फर्स्ट वी टेक, जैसे कि बैलेंस शीट में किया था, फर्स्ट कम्स द इक्विटी एंड लायबिलिटीज, देन कम्स द एसेट्स. तो इस पोजीशन में था. तो इस पोजीशन को क्या बोलते हैं आप? यस, व्हाट इज दैट? वर्टिकल. गेटिंग? So here also first we take the revenue portion, then comes the expenses portion. Have a look on the expenses side. So first you have written expenses on point number 4. Okay, ये main headings है, ये ध्यान रखेंगे आप. 3 heading जा चुकी है. First one revenue from operation, then other income, then total revenue. 3 headings जा चुकी हैं. Fourth पे क्या है? All the expenses. All right. Now what comes under this? Cost of material consumed हमने पढ़ा था. Equation वाले चैप्टर में we have calculated how to find out this cost of material consumed. Then purchase of purchases of stock in trade, then changes in inventory of finished goods, work in progress and stock in trade, employees benefit expenses, employees के लिए जो भी आप कर रहे हैं, and finance cost, depreciation and amortization expenses and other expenses. These all things are covering so many things. इनमें बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. ठीक है? जैसे employees benefit expenses है, it is covering, right? And finance cost में आपका, जैसे आप बैंक से लोन लिया है तो इंटरेस्ट पे कर रहे हैं, डिबेंचर आपने इशू किए हैं जो इंटरेस्ट पे कर रहे हैं वो भी आपका फाइनेंस कॉस्ट पे. ठीक है? So it's containing all these things. We'll have the studies later on. Here we are talking about the format. Is that clear? So when you have written all the expenses, then what to write? Total expenses. You can see here total expenses किया. Okay. So first suppose ये हमारा total revenue we have taken. This is very important students. ये total revenue आ गया. फिर आपका expenses side आपने लिखना शुरू किया. And here comes all the expenses. ठीक है? Okay. So वहाँ पे डेबिट और क्रेडिट होता था तब आप बैलेंस फाइंड आउट करते थे. सपोज here we have 5 lakh. I'm taking this side only. And here we have 3 lakh. Are you getting? 5 lakh क्या है? Answer me. Total revenue. Okay. And 3 lakh क्या है?
Total expenses.
So what is your profit?
2 lakh.
2 lakh. What is this 2 lakh? What to write? यहाँ हमारा 1, 2, 3 and 4 पे आपका एक्सपेंसेस आ जाता है. ठीक है? लुक एट योर बुक. 5th पॉइंट पे आप देखेंगे वी हैव प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स. ठीक है? प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स. ये 3rd नंबर वाला जो था टोटल रेवेन्यू 3rd नंबर पे था एंड दिस वाज ऑन 4 नंबर. तो 4 में से ये 4 नंबर वाला है, ये 3rd नंबर वाला है. ठीक है? सो हैव अ लुक व्हाट दे हैव डन. 3rd minus 4. 3 minus 4 किया है. ये 3 है 5 लाख, उसमें से ये 4 वाला 3 लाख माइनस कर दिया. आर यू गेटिंग? ओके. सो 3rd minus 4 means 5 lakh minus 3 lakh comes 2 lakh. Have you understood how to do this? This is the basic thing. If you have understood this, so there won't be any problem in doing the questions. Okay. Now, what to write? Okay. Have you paid the income tax on this? Utpal, ये जो 2 लाख का प्रॉफिट है, have you paid the income tax on this? अभी हमने टैक्स पे कर दिया क्या इसे? नहीं किया. तो ये कौन सा प्रॉफिट है? Profit before tax. All right. So we can write this is what? Profit before tax, right? Suppose it's given in the question that 50% tax you have to pay. Okay, 50% tax is how much? अरे कितना है 50% tax इसका? 1 lakh. 1 lakh tax हो गया. Now what is your remaining income? Another 1 lakh. तो ये आपका इनकम टैक्स हो जाता है और ये कौन सा हो जाता है? This is profit after tax. Have a look. So less taxes. Okay, and then comes profit or loss for the period. Okay, profit or loss for the period. Here we have taken the example where we have a profit, but sometime we can have the losses also. Have you understood the format?
Yes.
Fine. So you have to give a little time to learn that. Turn over your page and come on the next page, 1.42, and there is one example they have taken, figures they have taken. In fact, it's not any question, they have just shown if we take all the figures, then what happens. So let's understand the statement of P&L with imaginary data. So here you can see the revenue from operation, other income. So what is your total revenue? Everyone I'm asking, and those who are staying at home, page number 1.42, just have a look on this question. Okay, and just you can't tell me, but just think yourself. So how much is given? 15,25,000. All right, and in the same way the comparative study goes of the previous year. Then what they have done? Expenses. They have taken all the expenses, different expenses they have mentioned, and they have done the total of that. So that comes 13,30,000 expenses. Okay, so 15,25,000 was the total revenue. इसमें से total expenses minus किया. So they have 1,95,000 is your, this is what? Profit before tax. And how much tax they have deducted? 60,000 tax deduct किया है. Then comes the 1,35,000, that's their profit for the period. Is that okay? Now, another important point, have a look on the notes. Here, check note number 1, where the revenue from operation is given. Students, revenue from operation is your sale, simple sale they have taken. But do you know how this comes? We can have the cash sales, we can have the credit sales, we can have the sales return also, right? These kind of things can be there. So what things are included in the sales revenue? So let's refer the note. So reach at note number 1. Revenue from operation, they have taken the sales 15,50,000. Can you watch everyone? Yes? Yes. How much is given? 15,50,000. Now what? Less sales return. Is that clear? Question can come in mind ना कि sales return कहाँ जाता है? Trading में तो हमें पता है क्या करते हैं, sales में से वही minus करते हैं या debit में लिख देते हैं. But here we have to show in the notes, and of course the same treatment will be there. No changes in the concept of accounting. Okay. So we have reduced, and that comes your 15 lakhs. So that way we have taken 15 lakh in the revenue from operation. Is that clear? Understood that? Getting everyone? Yes, ma'am. Now next note, other income. Note number 2. Sachin, understanding? Note number 2 देखेंगे. What is given here? Well, they have taken, 25,000 total income उन्होंने other income में ले रखा है. So how this comes? Cash discount आपको मिला है 15,000 and profit on sale of assets. This we know very well. आपने कोई profit, assets बेची है profit पे. So that's your 25,000 total आपका ये है. ठीक है? तो that you have mentioned other income. Okay. Now comes the turn of expenses. Note number 3. Have a look. It's telling that work in progress and stock in trade. Work in progress and stock in trade. Work in progress बहुत सारी चीजों का हो सकता है. Work in progress of the raw material. Okay. Not raw material. that is regarding the factory. चलिए यहाँ पे बात करते हैं. Note number 3, changes in inventory of the finished goods, work in progress and stock in trade. Right? So what they have taken, finished goods means इन्होंने यहाँ पे net लिया है, working नीचे दी है, net में इन्होंने लिया है 50,000 only. So how comes the 50,000? So it was where is that? Yes, they have taken closing and opening. Work in progress, we have missed here. Yes, work in progress. Finished goods, when you are manufacturing something, so quite possible that some goods they are still in work in progress. वो उन पे काम complete नहीं हुआ है, complete नहीं हुई है, finish नहीं हुई है, ठीक है. So they have given the detail opening inventories. Always you start with your opening inventory. फिर जो बीच में आप purchase करते हैं वो उसमें add होता है, आपका closing बच जाता है. So they have the opening inventory 80,000 less closing inventory minus कर दिया, तो that goes itself in the minus. minus 20,000 है, एक चीज़ हो गई. सेकेंड है आपका वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस. यहाँ जो इन्वेंट्री ले रहे हैं, जो स्टॉक ले रहे हैं, वो स्टॉक आपका तीनों चीज़ों का होता है. स्टॉक आपका वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस का भी होता है, स्टॉक आपका फिनिश गुड्स का भी होता है, ठीक है, रॉ मटेरियल का भी होता है, तीनों चीज़ों का होगा. तो यहाँ फिनिश गुड्स का लिया सबसे पहले. देन दे हैव वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस, दैट इज ओपनिंग इन्वेंट्री वॉज 1 लाख एंड क्लोजिंग इन्वेंट्री वॉज 55,000. तो इसमें आपका बैलेंस बच जाता है. ओपनिंग वाला ज़्यादा था, क्लोजिंग कम है. कंज्यूम ड्यूरिंग द ईयर 45,000 आ गया. देन दे हैव टेकन स्टॉक इन ट्रेड. ये वो है, फिनिश गुड्स इज ओके, फिनिश गुड्स आपके पास है, बट स्टॉक इन ट्रेड मीन्स जो आपका अनसोल्ड गुड्स है, ठीक है. तो दैट इज ओपनिंग इन्वेंट्री इज गिवन 85,000 एंड लेस क्लोजिंग इन्वेंट्री इज 60,000. तो दैट कम्स योर 25,000. अब इन तीनों का आप टोटल करते हैं, ठीक है. सो हैव अ लुक. फर्स्ट वन वॉज इन द नेगेटिव, 20,000 नेगेटिव में था. देन 45,000 वॉज इन द पॉजिटिव. सो व्हाट इज द नेट इफेक्ट ऑफ दिस? 25,000 पॉजिटिव में है अभी इन दो का, ठीक है. फिनिश गुड्स कैन वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस, उसमें 25,000 स्टॉक इन ट्रेड वाला भी आप ऐड कर देते हैं. तो टोटल कितना हो गया? 50,000. ओके. सो हेयर यू हैव टेकन दिस 50,000 वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस एंड स्टॉक इन ट्रेड, दोनों चीज़ों को इकट्ठे ले लिया है. And last one, the fourth one, other expenses. So what comes in the other expenses? So many expenses can be there. So for detail, we have to find out the notes. So what is given? Carries inward 7,500 and miscellaneous expenses 17,500. So that way, the total is 25,000. Okay. So we have mentioned. Is that clear? हाँ. Third point में बेटा stock ले रखा है इन्होंने, ओपनिंग एंड क्लोजिंग. ओपनिंग है आपका, उसमें से आपने क्लोजिंग माइनस किया है. दो चीज़ें हैं, दोबारा से देखो, वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस एंड स्टॉक इन ट्रेड. ओके. वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस किस किस चीज़ का हो सकता है? जो काम आपका चल रहा है, फिनिश गुड्स का हो सकता है, ठीक है. सो फिनिश गुड्स का ले रखा है. एंड देन वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस सेपरेटली दे हैव मेंशन कि उस पर काम अभी चल रहा है आपका, ना तो अभी रॉ मटेरियल है ना फिनिश गुड्स है, ठीक है. तो या तो वो काम बीच में रुका हुआ है या फिर अभी फिनिश गुड्स पे आपका चल रहा है, राइट. एक्चुअली आपको समझ इसलिए नहीं आ रहा है क्योंकि आपको क्वेश्चन नहीं दे रखा. आपको क्वेश्चन के साथ आप समझेंगे. यहाँ इन्होंने सीधी उठा के फिगर्स दे रखी है, ठीक है. तो वी विल टेक अ क्वेश्चन एंड यू विल अंडरस्टैंड बेटर. आर यू गेटिंग? यहाँ किसी भी चीज़ में, हेलो एक्सक्यूज मी, यहाँ पे किसी भी चीज़ में क्वेश्चन नहीं दे रखा, सीधी फिगर्स है. कहाँ से आई है, कैसे आई है, दैट दे डिडंट मेंशन. यहाँ पे सिर्फ जगह दे रखी है कि आपको इस तरह से यहाँ लिखना है, ठीक है. तो क्वेश्चन के साथ करेंगे तो यू विल अंडरस्टैंड इट. अंडरस्टूड दैट? सो लेट्स टेक वन मोर स्मॉल क्वेश्चन, देन वी विल कम ऑन द प्रॉब्लम्स. इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 40. yes, illustration number 40, page number 1.44. have you opened that? So calculate revenue from operations, other income and total revenue for a non-financial company from the following information. Why they have given a non-financial company? This is also important point to be noticed. Financial companies are the companies which deal in the finance only. Okay, financially these are the banking companies and certain other financial institutions are there. तो इनकी जो goods होती हैं किस चीज़ में डील कर रहे हैं, फाइनेंस में डील कर रहे हैं, तो दे डोंट हैव द ऑर्डिनरी काइंड ऑफ गुड्स. ओके, तो इनके लिए कुछ और रूल रेगुलेशंस, दीज आर अ लिटिल बिट डिफरेंट. जैसे हम आगे चैप्टर को करेंगे एंड रिमेनिंग चैप्टर्स ऑल्सो, so we will be learning about that. Okay, so it is noticeable that financial company and non-financial company, these two things are there. So they have taken this of for a non-financial company, and information is given sales 12 lakh, okay, and sales return is given 2 lakh, sale of scrap is 25,000, interest on fixed deposit is 30,000, and dividend earned is rupees 10,000. So one important point, students, as we have done the complete format, so you're not going to get all these things. They may ask the format, 4 marks question ki prepare the format of statement of P&L, so you must learn all these points. But when you come on the practical question, so you will get a few items out of that. कुछ ही आइटम आपको मिलते हैं, सारे नहीं मिलते हैं. So you should be clear कि कौन सा कहाँ पे आएगा. ठीक है. So here we have the sales return, right? So this is your first one. What is that? First point क्या है आपका? Revenue from operation. So what is this? In this question, what is revenue from operation? Sales. Okay. So we have to prepare the note, but they didn't mention. Okay, they didn't prepare that. या सीधा इन्होंने नोट ही बनाया हुआ है, ये फाइनली इन्होंने नहीं दिखाया. ठीक है. तो revenue from operation, are you getting this? कि they didn't show it in the balance sheet. This is just a note. So revenue from operation में आपका sales आ गया 12 lakh, and sales return क्या करेंगे? माइनस करेंगे. Sales return is given 2 lakh. Are you getting, students? So that comes your 10 lakh. And if you know the scrap आप कबाड़ा बेचते हैं तो you get a income. So this is sale of scrap. आपने कोई scrap वगैरह बेचा है गुड्स का, तो वो आपका इनकम में ऐड हो जाता है. ठीक है, आई मीन सेल्स वाली में. So you have added 25,000. Okay, so that comes 10 lakh 25,000. Easily you can feed this item in the main headings. Now next it is telling interest on fixed deposit. So this is your revenue, this is your income, but not that revenue. ये sales से नहीं है आपकी, operating activity से नहीं है. ठीक है. So interest on fixed deposit is 30,000 and dividend earned is 10,000. तो other income कहाँ आती है? कोई भी और इनकम अदर इनकम है. तो अदर इनकम की क्या डिटेल्स हैं? We have interest on fixed deposit 30 and dividend that comes 40,000, and that way your total revenue is 10,65,000. I hope it is clear that we were talking about the notes to account. Okay. So next one is also based on the same one, revenue from operation. This is also note which they have prepared. All right, students. So now you have to practice the questions. If any query will be there, of course in the class I'll take your queries, and if you people have any problem, so you are free to ask. Okay, so do all these questions, do practice, and we will take one more class of this chapter. Okay, and then we will move on the next one.